Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Thank you for being here with me. Go ahead, hit that subscribe button, like button. And today I want to get into a more sad topic. This is coming out of Brooklyn. Two 19-year-old twin girls who were stabbed, and unfortunately, one passed away. I just wanted to speak on this situation if you're not aware of it. So, what happened was that these girls were just walking to the store, and there were a group of guys, and they were trying to talk to them, and the girls rejected it. I guess they did not want to give one of the guys their number, and from there on, he got upset and angry and ended up stabbing both of the females. And this really made me upset when I heard about it because it was so pointless, that one of these girls are gone forever over something so small. Uh, these guys out here today, and it's not just the guys, but that's what we're talking about at this moment. We really need to start holding people accountable to things. This is really a coward act. These girls are just teenagers. They got their whole life ahead of them. And having to lose your life over just telling someone no. You have the right to tell someone no. The the entitlement today that's out here, the audacity that's out here, it makes the world such a crazy, dangerous place. To have to pass away over something like that is just ridiculous. And we have to, like I said, we have to hold each other accountable. This is a ego-driven male who was most likely embarrassed because he was rejected. And it's like, have you never been told no before? Have you never been rejected before? That you feel as though, let me take a life. What is going on out here in the world that's the first thing that comes to your mind? Why not just walk away? Or maybe you could have even tried again. Sometimes one no doesn't mean a no all the time. Maybe you could have tried the next day or something like that. What would make you feel the need to just go and let me stab them? And now you have another parent, putting together a funeral for something so senseless. And I'm speaking on this because this is going on a lot in the world. Just little simple things. He didn't know these girls at all. Well, I'm not going to say he didn't know them, but if you knew them well, I don't think you would have brought harm to them. Um, it's just, nowadays we can just be going to the store, the mall, and you just never know if you're going to make it back home. It's that sad out here. It's just really scary. Um, it's like you don't even want to speak to people because if you say something wrong, that could be the end of you. And it's like, it goes back to my videos that I've currently made. The effects of not healing. So many people are so angry out here and so upset. And it's like, why? Why? We have to relax. Everything is not that serious. Think before you do things. And now he's going to be going to prison for the rest of his life over what? Was it even worth it? Over females? Now you go to prison. There's no females in prison. And the other twin sister, she'll never forget this, because twins are very connected, So to see that be her sister's last moments and they were together, that's really gonna, play a big part in her life throughout her life. Her parents may want to get her some counseling or therapy because that's not easy to have to see that with your sibling. People don't even think that far. They don't think about the aftermath of what people have to go through, the trauma that people think about. If you check out my last video, how to have the best year of 2024, I do feel like this plays a part because people need to start living. I think that's really why so many people are upset. It's so angry. We're not living enough. We're not having enough fun, laughing, smiling, doing simple things, and realizing that we don't want to take life for granted because we never know the smallest things that can happen, family member, a sibling, a cousin, an uncle can just go to the store, the gas station, and that could be the end of them where you'll never see them again. All over something, just going to a restaurant, a movie, the bowling alley. Uh, we really need to relax in this world today. I don't know what's going on. I think a lot has to do with social media. Cameras are always out. See, if there was no cameras or anything, maybe he wouldn't have felt so embarrassed. But when people think that things are going to go viral and you're going to be publicly humiliated, I think that drives people to do things that maybe they wouldn't do if there were no cameras and things like that around. I was just really upset by the story, so I did want to speak on it because they're so young. It's so unfortunate and senseless for this to have happened. And I want to say RIP to her and the family. I send my condolences. This never shouldn't have happened. Uh, we have to find a resolution. He did stab them, but he could have easily shot them as well because it seems like everybody has guns. And it's just the ones that are violent, the people that are violent, um, they always seem to uh, get upset the quickest, and they always seem to want to prove a point. And I'm just bringing awareness because I want you guys to be safe out here. Male men out there, relax. You know, it like I said, it could have just because she tells you no today doesn't mean she won't tell you yes tomorrow. And females, we have to be more aware. I don't know what was said. Um, you know, if these girls were being rude, maybe, but that's still not an excuse. But it's it's sad, but it's something that we have to work on with our tone, ladies. But we have to. These guys, males, these male guys, their ego is fragile. So when you do let them down easy. Kind of still be nice about it. Don't try to be too rude because that does trigger them and it triggers other people too. So, let's be respectful. And even if you are going to tell someone no, be respectful about it. But that still does not make any excuses to put your hands on people or anything of that sort. So, I did want to bring this story to light for awareness. And once again, I do send my condolences to the family. And I do want to thank you guys for listening. And please go ahead and hit the like button and the subscription button. And I'm out.